Hi, I'm Kim Jacobs, the Balance Doctor.
Going.
Hi, I'm Kim Jacobs, the Balance Doctor. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Be sure to subscribe to The Kim Jacobs Show right on YouTube. Turn on your notification bell to all so you never miss a beat. And guess what? Every time you watch, you're going to receive a real relevant and relatable guest that's going to share with you a piece of the puzzle on this journey called life that will help you be able to manage just a little bit smoother. At the end of the day, the Kim Jacobs Show goal is to be able to provide balance to the world, one household at a time.
Kim Jacobs Show. You're watching Kim Jacobs Show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kim Jacobs Show. I'm so excited to have this opportunity to have some wonderful people right here in the studio audience with me. Hello, everyone. I know you may have yourselves muted, but I just want to have a wave of hands and just say hello to each of you that's here with us today. Today is a special day. It is Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day, right, in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I'm super excited because we're going to be talking with some people that have some information to share with you about their personal experiences with Gabe. And first, as we start, I want to always give honor to God, who is the head of my life. And I'm super excited to be able to talk more about Gabe. I also want to thank Mayor Vi Lyles. And I would like to be able to just share that the city of Charlotte, North Carolina, is actually, they did a proclamation, and it's in honor of Tall One Outreach Ministries that began its operations in 2001 with the formation of James and Leander Somerville Academy. And I want to say this because this is in honor of Spare the Rod, Spoil the Child. Dr. Mildred Somerville came to Charlotte, North Carolina, and spearheaded a project where she did this beautiful play at the Ovens Auditorium. And on that day, she included Gabriel Michael Jacobs in Spare the Rod, Spoil the Child, honoring Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day. And this is an official proclamation right here in the city of Charlotte. And so I just want to say thank you to Mayor Vi Lyles, to Dr. Mildred Somerville, and to the entire community in Charlotte, North Carolina for being able to recognize our son, Gabriel Michael Jacobs. And so this is going to be an action-packed episode. I'm going to try to keep this as positive as possible. I do not want it to be where I'm like sitting here bawling my eyes out, because I kind of had to have some self-talk to make sure we keep it positive and honor the life and legacy of our son, Gabriel Michael Jacobs. So let me just say, many people may want to know what happened to Gabriel. Gabriel passed away due to a heart defect, and the heart defect is a left anomalous coronary artery defect. And what happens is with that particular defect, it's like less than 1% of children even have this particular disorder. And obviously we know that heart attacks and heart awareness is very important, because it's like the leading cause of death in the United States, and we're aware of that. But I wanted to let you know that the coroner had told us that Gabe technically should not have lived outside of the womb, and he lived for 12 years. And so for him to live for 12 years is magnificent. So he had a purpose on this earth, being named after the messenger and archangels in the Bible. When Pastor Frank Jacobs and I named him, we named him after the messenger and archangels in the Bible, never knowing that he was really going to really walk this earth almost in this angelic form that he was helping and serving in the capacity that he did. So today, as we talk about Gabriel Michael Jacobs, you're going to hear how he impacted several people and the legacy of love that he continues to show. So thank you all that are here. I'm going to pop you backstage and bring you on in one-on-one. Is that fair?
Yeah.
All right. Before I let you go backstage,
Yes.
unmute yourself, say your name, because I know people are going to be hearing from you later in the broadcast. Jave, introduce yourself right quick and let people know who you are, and we're going to hear from you later in today's broadcast.
My name's Jave, and I went to elementary school with Gabe. It was just, I knew him since, I want to say, maybe second grade or kindergarten, but
Oh,
Gabe
okay. Don't
was
say
Gabe
more.
was
Don't say
cool.
more yet. We're gonna hear more
Okay.
from you when I pull you in. But I just wanted you to at least give a chance to introduce yourself. Blake, how are you? Tell us who
Good.
you are.
My name is Blake. I just graduated from Northwest Cabarrus, and I'm going to become a freshman at Western Carolina University. And I met Gabe back in like sixth grade,
Awesome.
West Middle.
Awesome. We're glad to have you, Blake. We're
Thanks
gonna
for
hear
having
more from you too. Let's see, Mother Sandra Caldwell. Tell us who you are.
Hi, I'm Mother Sandra Caldwell. Well, I met Gabe when he was about 3 years old, and he came up to me. He had introduced himself to my grandson, Hassan. And unbeknownst to me, Hassan told Gabe that I had candy in my purse. And that started Gabe sitting beside me every Sunday morning. So that's how
That
me and
is
Gabe met. And it's also how our children's church started. Because the following Sunday, 12 kids were sitting on my row. And the following Sunday, they were sitting on the back row behind me.
all because you had
Until
candy.
Pastor
Okay.
said, Sister Sandra, why are all the children sitting with you? so,
And it was because you had some candy.
so that is how, because I had candy.
Well, we're gonna
That
we're
is
gonna
how
learn
Gabe
more
and I
about your
met.
we're gonna learn more about your story later in this broadcast. Let's meet you, Pastor Lamont Josie.
Hello, I'm Pastor Lamont Josie. I was minister of music for since he was about 1 year old. When I met him, he was the biggest little baby in a bassinet that I saw, in a playpen, I should say, when I met, and he was just a delight at that time. And like I said, and then he would run up onto the drum set every after church every Sunday and try to beat on the drums. That's how me and Gabe.
Wow, wow. Okay, this is going to be very entertaining, I'm sure, because Gabe, when he meets people, he leaves a lasting impact. And so I cannot wait to hear in detail each of your interactions with Gabriel. So what I'm going to do is take a quick commercial break, and then I'm going to come right back and start having people get the opportunity to share their stories with you. So I'm going to pop you guys backstage, but I am going to go ahead and go to a quick commercial break first and let everyone know, listen, today's episode is sponsored by Snow Legal. If you have not worked with Snow Legal, here's some information about them now.
I'm attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
All right, everyone. And we are back, and we're talking with some people that have had experience with Gabriel Michael Jacobs, our 12-year-old son that transitioned home at the age of 12 unexpectedly. But we're going to learn from each of them what impact Gabe had on their lives. So let me again put the information up here for Snow Legal, 704-358-0026 and info@snowlegal.com. Let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way, and they will give you a free consultation. And attorney Kenneth Snow just recently won a murder conviction, got it overturned for wrong. The person was wrongfully accused of murder and spent five years away from his family. And guess what? He was able to reunite with his family because of the efforts of attorney Kenneth D. Snow and his staff. So please make sure you reach out to them. All right. So let's get stuff started with this first person that has some things to share. And I think that you're going to find it quite enlightening. Let's go. So I have like all kinds of clips, and I'm like trying to make sure that I don't miss anybody or anything. So let me go to this first person. This young man, and you'll hear from his own testimony, he met Gabriel in church, and he was one of our deacons at our church. And his testimony is something that I didn't even know until after Gabe passed away. So I was like, wow, you never know what a person is doing to make a difference in someone else's life. Let's learn more now. What do you feel about the United Football League? No, that's the wrong one. Let me find the right thing. I have so many clips in here, but let me do this and find the right clip here for you. You know what? I have to add that clip back in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this clip. I think this will be a wonderful clip to start with. Pastor Selwyn and Lady Cassandra Davis, they went to our church for many years and have served in a great capacity. And they took the time to do a video clip to honor Gabe. And they are now a pastor and first lady at Servant Church. And here's their testimony.
On behalf of the Davis family, we are honored to pay tribute today to Gabriel Michael Jacobs on this official day, August 10th. We have such fond memories of Gabe, and we enjoy each year being a part of Gabe's Heart Foundation's 5K walk run and doing random acts of kindness on behalf of Gabe. We consider it just a special privilege to be able to help keep his heart beating. He was indeed guardian Gabe and a gentle giant with a servant's heart.
He absolutely was a gentle giant, and I remember when they were really young, I would every time I saw Gabe and Ivan, I would pick them straight up in the air, and after some time, Gabe ran over. He was like, "Pick me up," and I was like, "Man, you're too big. You need to be picking me up." He had grown so much. But one memory I have of Gabe, I share it with my wife often. We were getting the family in the car. Everybody got in, and just as they were about to leave, Gabe jumps out and runs and says thank you, just to say thank you. That's the kind of guy he was. Gabe was my guy. And Gabe, we're going to miss you, and we'll do whatever we can to keep your legacy alive, because you were absolutely a servant leader at heart, even at 12 years old. So we're going to miss you.
Wow. What a way to already start everything off with Pastor Selwyn and Lady Cassandra Davis. And they do go to great extremes to make sure that they serve with Gabe's Heart Foundation. And I do not take it for granted at all. Every Toys for Tots, every time we're cleaning the Ronald McDonald House, or we're doing anything on behalf of Gabe's Heart Foundation, holiday celebrations, random acts of kindness, they are front and center to make sure that they serve and help. We call it doing it Gabe's way. So people want to know, when we're doing random acts of kindness, we serve them with a card and say, you've just been served with a doing it Gabe's way random act of kindness. And so I just want to thank them for their participation and effort. Let me go also now to, I figured out what I did with the video with Thomas Coles did a video, Deacon Thomas Coles, and wait till you hear this testimony. I'm going to play it. Wow. See if I can get it infused in here. I'm trying to.
Greetings, everyone. I know that we're here to honor Gabe on Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day on today. I'm grateful to have known that young man and just the effect that he had on my life. Him being a younger man and me being an older man, and just going through some of the changes in myself and just physical appearances and things like that did not seem to matter to Gabe. He was a wonderful young man, a polite young man, and I think about him often. I wanted to share a testimony when one day at church, I saw Gabe with his mom and brothers, and they were, it was after church, and he saw the vitiligo that was on my hand, and he wanted to look at it, and he grabbed my hand, and he said, he looked at it, he's like, what's this? And he grabbed it, and he's like, oh, this is so cool. And I wasn't sure how to take it at first, but then I thought about it, it was something that he wanted me to feel good about myself and letting me know that, even though I felt that it was a deformity in my eyes, he just thought that it was just so cool that, and I felt like it was the different patterns and things like that that were on there, but it just made me feel so much better as a person. And I'm grateful for even just had that moment with him. Another moment that I had with Gabe, and it was just before he passed. A couple weeks before he passed, I was actually walking out of the building, and I heard him say, "Sir, excuse me, sir," and I didn't pay it any mind because I didn't think he was talking to me. But he said it again, and I turned around and I see Gabe there, and he just came over and shook my hand, wanted to just say hello. And I appreciate that about him. Sometimes we need to do that. We need to, you know, just grab somebody's hand, shake their hand, say hello, um, let them know that, we're thinking about them. Just think that's the type of person that Gabe was, is just wanted people to feel good about themselves. I miss that young man. He was a good man, and I just wanted to say thank you, God, for just putting him in all of our lives, and just sharing him with us, even if it was for a brief moment in time. So thank you. God bless you, Jacob's family, um, and God bless.
Wow. Okay. Wow. 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 Today we're talking about Gabriel Michael Jacobs and the life and the legacy that he and the impact that he left on other people's lives. I had no idea that he had even done that with Deacon Thomas Coles until after he passed away. And when he passed away, and we were having one of our 5K walks, which we have in honor of Gabe every year, the fourth Saturday in September, he came to one of the walks and he had his hands visibly displayed saying, "I don't keep my hands in my pocket ever anymore, all because of your son." And so I'm just really grateful to know that Gabe was very intentional on this earth in impacting people's lives. Not everybody's intentional like that, but Gabe was extremely intentional in making sure that he went to the extreme to make everyone feel special. And I do want to just share a couple of photos. And these are, just I'll remove myself from the screen and just Gabe, no matter what environment, he was like the life of the party, even within the family. If they say put any pose you want, Gabe could have chosen any pose. All of the kids were choosing all kinds of poses, and Gabe chooses prayer. So he always went to the extreme to make sure that his faith came forward in every aspect of his life. And so I'm really excited about just being able to share with you all today on Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day. It's kind of challenging for me. I'm not normally choked up or tensed or anything like that. I'm pretty like relaxed, and this is my craft. This is what I do. But today I'm like I'm like in a robotic mode. But it's because I'm trying to make sure everything goes right for my son's day. All right, so we're gonna keep it moving. We have some more special guests that's going to be talking to you. I want to pull up one of his friends that he met. Let's go with Blake. Blake, let's start with you. How are you, Blake?
Hello. Good. How are you?
Thank you so much for being here. I haven't seen you in many years. And I cannot believe that I'm seeing this giant young man sitting before me right now. Tell us how you met Gabe and your experience with him.
I met Gabe in sixth grade. We just were on the same team. Like there was like this group of classes. We had the same classes, and then I had gym class with him as well.
Excellent. And so you guys just kind of hung out a lot, or because I know I saw you all the time at my house. So when y'all would do different events, you and your brother Cade, he was friends with Jeremiah back in the day.
Hmm.
So
So so basically, I met him in 6th grade, and we would just hang out. We would go to gym class whenever we would just like when we go outside, we would play football together and stuff like that.
awesome. And what kind of impact did Gabe have on your life, Blake?
He was just the all around like kind person. You could just see it in the way he acted. Like we went down to go play football, and he makes sure everybody who wants to play is playing. Like there will be people who probably don't play outside of school or only play in gym class. He doesn't care. He still wants them to play, and he still wants them to have fun while they're in class, even if they're not really like as athletic or anything like that.
That's funny. So he went to the extreme to include everyone.
Right.
Wow. And what about people that were like, no, don't include that person because that person can't play. Don't put them on my team. No, thank you, because that happens when we're young.
Yeah, he'll just take them on his team, or like he doesn't care. He wouldn't care. He would just want everybody who wanted to play to actually play and not sit outside. And
Wow. So this isn't something that like after, you know how sometimes when you start a foundation, Gabe's Heart Foundation, which many people want to know about, Gabe'sHeartFoundation.org is where you can learn as much information about Gabe's Heart Foundation, that we started to keep his heart beating well beyond his time here on this earth. But while he was here on this earth, Blake, he didn't just, you know how people say, oh, everybody starts this or whatever in honor of somebody after. But was this for, because I mean, you would know more than I would because I'm his mom. Was he really like that for real here on this earth?
He was. And you could tell whenever the school gave out that it was like A honor roll after the quarter after he passed away, and they announced his name, and the whole school was like went crazy for him. And you could just see the effect he had on the students at Northwest.
That's interesting that you say that, because I think I might have that clip. So let me see. I tried to find some clips. Let's see. Northwest Middle School. This is the clip that he's referring to, everybody. And Gabe was an AB honor roll student every year throughout school. So he wasn't just a person that was, trying to do athletics only, but he actually was academic athletics as well. So here's that clip.
Gabe Jacobs. So this is a little bit of a surprise recognition that we have today. On Monday of this week, we held a dodgeball tournament in honor of Gabriel Jacobs. So his parents would like to come up. Organize our
Yeah. So anyway, the Gabe had that effect on people, right, Blake?
He did.
And so the academics that he displayed was that way, but not just people. I mean, people were like, when I came and I did a speech at Northwest Cabarrus Middle School, right after he passed as well. I mean, the people were like erupting in like mad pandemonium, the children. And I believe it's because of the impact that he had on each of their lives. Did Gabe make everyone feel like that they were his friend, or how did that work?
Everyone that talked to him or anyone that had classes, like, he would get along with them and include them in stuff that he's doing to try and build a friendship and stuff like that with them.
And how has his impact on your life impacted your life for your whole life? Is there any closing thought? Because I'm gonna go to somebody else, but I wanted to hear how it may have changed your life.
You just think about it and how he included people into what they wanted to do, and I just thought, you just want to live more like that and be kinder to people, like how Gabe was.
Wow. Well, thanks, Blake. And you're going to be a student where this fall?
Western Carolina.
Congratulations to you. You are a fine young man, and I'm excited to know you and honored that Gabe definitely and you were friends. So I'm sure he's going to be watching over you in every aspect of your life as you go forward. So God bless you. God bless you. All right, I'm gonna put you backstage, and feel free to raise your hand if you want to say anything else or anything, okay? Or you're welcome to go on with your day. You don't have to feel like you gotta stay. But let me see if anybody had any comments or questions for you. Let's see. People said, "Oh, so sweet, so sweet." Lots of people are chiming in. I see all of your comments. I see you tagging people. Thank you, Chantel Patterson. Always volunteers with Gabe's Heart Foundation, and I appreciate you. Wonderful message. Good morning, everyone. That's my mommy, and it's her birthday today, and we're going to be celebrating her today, too. So at 6:00 p.m., make sure everybody tune back in because we're going to be celebrating this lovely queen who turned 70 today, and I can't wait. I'm going to be pulling people in for that as well. Oh, Gabe was a very nice person. Oh, I am in my virtual seat waiting for this awesome show. Happy birthday, Miss Ella. Yes. Hello, Kim, to you all the way from Mississippi. We are here cheering you on and supporting you. So I thank Mavis for sending the one that shared and the support opportunity today. Excellent, excellent. I see all of your comments. We'll keep them coming in throughout today's broadcast. Rita Green, thank y'all for being here. And wow, this is beautiful. That's so awesome. Thank you. Thank you. My Aunt Irma is on. This is so wonderful. And she always volunteers with Gabe's Heart Foundation. Sending my love, Kim Maddox. Kim and her family have been so supportive as well. This is awesome. My cousin, what a beautiful way to honor him. Aunt Irma, what a wonderful young man. I see all of your comments. Happy birthday, Mama Ella from Vicki Evans. Thank you, Blake, for being here today. I appreciate you. You have anything else you want to say?
That's everything.
All right, all right. And Blake actually was at Gabe's final birthday celebration right before he passed away. He had his final 12-year-old birthday celebration, and Blake and his friend Jave were right there in the house celebrating with him. And so at some point, I'll show that clip as well. Let's see if I think I have. Anyway, I don't know. I have so many clips. So the point is, I'm just really grateful that you had a chance to be a part of today's celebration. Thank you, Blake. All right, I'm going to pop you backstage, and I'm going to pull in Mother Sandra Caldwell. How are you, Mother Sandra Caldwell? Let me unmute you. I think I have you muted. Okay.
Well, okay. I am well, and I am so happy to be a part of this. Gabe was an amazing person. I just feel so awesomely blessed to have had him in my life. Very quickly, I don't want to bring emotions and everything, but it really is an emotional thing. From the time Gabe was about 3, he, just like you say, he's this person who can just come in a room and can bring everybody together. Once we started the children's church, and as I said before, it started because Gabe figured out I had candy in my pocket. So all the kids started sitting with me. So one morning, Pastor was like, why is everybody sitting with you? And one of them yelled out, I don't even know which one it was. They said, Sister Sandra has candy. So that very night, Pastor, you and First Lady called me and we talked on the phone about starting the children's church. Once we started the children's church, I noticed that this child, however he came in the room, sometimes him and Ivan came in the room wrestling, fighting actually. And the room that we were in, Pastor had a entrance from the outside to the room. And the armor bearer would dump them in the room. They'd be rolling on the floor. I wouldn't say anything. Pastor would open the back door and scoop them up and take them and do what he do to them. And then when they come back, both of them are crying and shaking. And Gabe was the spokesperson. He would say, Sister Sandra, I apologize. I am so sorry for the way we came in. And he looked at Ivan and say, Ivan, you have to do it too. And Ivan would look at me and say, what he said.
What he said, that's what I said.
Yeah, point at Gabe and say what he said. So that is the kind of way that we went. But during that time, I was having a lot of medical issues, and Gabe would be right on it. He would come up to me, hug me, and hold my hand, and he was like, are you feeling good today? And sometimes I was like, oh, I'm okay. And he'd play a little bit, then he'd come back. Are you feeling okay? You don't look like you're feeling well. And if I said no, I wasn't feeling well, he would stop the whole class and tell the kids, come on, let's pray for Sister Sandra. And Kim, this was not a child's prayer. This was like a seasoned 80-year-old preacher who knew the Bible and knew God's word. I mean, this child would just talk to God for me. And he told me, he said, God is going to heal you. So not long after that, I was very sick that morning, but I came to church and I had talked to him. I said, well, I have to take my medicine. So he was like, he would ask me, did you take your medicine? Yeah, take your medicine. I was feeling bad one morning and I said, I took the medicine. He stopped the class. And there was another child, Marcel Harley. Marcel Harley had had a liver transplant. And she was not a well child, but she was at church, and the both of them grabbed my hand, and the rest of the children put a circle around us, and Gabe started to pray. Let me tell you, the Holy Spirit came in that room. They were like tag team praying. Gabe would stop, and she would pick it up. The Spirit got so high that the youth pastors, Howard Cole and Curtis Keaton, had to come in, open the door, and get me out of the room to bring the kids back to, we was in there praising so hard. Till when I went back in the classroom, everybody was sitting quiet. And I think it was Jeremiah Blaylock. He said, Sister Sandra, did Jesus come visit us? I was like, I think he did. And this was the kind of spirit that this child brought into the room. When I told him I had to have double knee replacement surgery, this was like years ago, he was like, Sister Sandra, you're gonna walk, you're gonna run. How about I had both of my knees done. This was after he passed. I walked. Now I can run, I can jog, just like what he said. I don't want to keep going on, but Gabe knew my heart. He didn't have to say anything. He could be in a group of people, in the kids playing, and he would feel me come into the room and stop what he's doing, come to me. This was when he had got 11 or 12. Now he's bigger than me. He's tall, and he can literally pick me up off my feet. Yeah, he can lift me up off my feet. And I'm like, man, when did you get so big? When we was over on Randolph, we had a different way of coming into the building, and I couldn't do the steps. He would meet me at the back door, at the servant entrance at the back door, open that door, let me in, carry my stuff to my seat, walk me in. When service was over, he would come back and get me and walk me back out to my car. He did this every Sunday without nobody asking me, without anybody looking for him. He felt my heart. He just felt me. And to this day, he is my guardian angel, Kim. It is times when I can just feel him when I need him the most. I can hear him say, God's going to take care of you. God's going to take care of you and you're going to be well. And then he would just run off and play whatever he was doing. It wasn't no big thing. And I dream about him. And let me tell you, in my dream, he's not a child. He is this wonderfully handsome, maybe 20, but before 40-year-old man with a beautiful, silky beard. And I know that it's him who talks to me, who tells me what you're doing is, good. God is with you. Go ahead. Even things in my personal life that he has said, this man I dream about. And I know that it's him. I know that it's Gabe. It's just the most amazing thing. And I thank God for it every day because he truly is my guardian angel. He truly is. I'm going to share one more thing. 2 days before he passed, I dropped my phone in the toilet. The day that he passed, somebody put something on Facebook and it was about him. I didn't know what was happening. I was distraught because I didn't have a phone. But I had taken the phone outside and laid it on the grill in the sunshine. And when I felt like I just was at my wit's end, how about the phone rang, Kim, and it was you telling me about his passing? My phone came back. My phone came back, just like that. And I knew, I'm telling you, I never could talk to you and Pastor about this because it was so much for me. It's so much for me still. But Gabe is a different kind of spirit. I truly believe that he is a personification of either one of the 21 elders. He was put on this earth for that particular time, for me to meet him, for me to know that somebody loved me other than my own mama unconditionally. Because this man loved me unconditionally. It wasn't a time that I could walk in a room and he not feel my presence and come and, like Brother Cole say, hold your hand. Just say, I just want to hug you, or I love you. I hope you have a good day. Don't work too hard this week. Any little thing he would say, and it would just make all the difference. So forever, I'll be grateful to God and to you guys for Gabe's life and for me being a part of it.
You're going to break me down like this.
I just love him. I just love him like that. I just love him.
Else host the show.
I am so sorry, but I just got to tell it like this. It's so many. I have so many Gabe and Jacob's children's stories. It's just, I could fill a book. I could fill a book because all of your children are just awesome children. They just are awesome. They all carry your spirit. They all carry your smile. And Gabe has your exact smile. So seeing you happy really makes me happy, and having him, I miss him every day. It's some part of my day. He comes into my thoughts. And that's another reason why I know that God has placed him in my hedge of protection. And he protects me.
Well, I don't even have any questions to ask you because I think you kind of summarized it in a nutshell. The impact
I did, on your life. And I am going to have to leave the show because I am at work and my kids are like, Miss Caldwell.
Like, girl, we saw you.
They're like, Miss Caldwell is on TV somewhere on TV.
She ain't working.
She ain't working. She's on TV.
Get off of this screen.
Okay, guys, but I love you, Kim, and I'll be talking to you. And I love Gabriel Michael Jacobs. He's my heartstring. You guys have a wonderful day.
Thank you for being here.
Thank
you. All right, listen, everybody.
All right.
Love you.
I love you. I'm so tired. I just had to tell it like it was. I just had to tell you. That's just how it is with me and Gabe.
Thank you for
Yes.
making Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day so special. Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes,
Have a great one,
yes,
Mother
yes.
Sandra. Okay,
You as
listen,
well. Thank you, guys.
today is Gabriel
Bye-bye.
Michael Jacobs. Bye-bye. I love you.
I love you. Bye.
Bye. Okay, everybody, listen, let me make sure she get on back over there to work because they're gonna be like, wait, she on that screen. Listen, today is Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And I do want to give you all an opportunity to know that coming up, we have our 5K walk that takes place annually, and it's going to be at the Northwest Cabarrus High School track in Concord, North Carolina. It's the fourth Saturday in September every year. So you can go ahead and mark your calendar. We talk about heart health and heart awareness, as well as anti-bullying, because Gabe was considered the anti-bullying mediator at his school. They considered him Guardian Gabe. I didn't even know that he was Guardian Gabe at 5'10", standing 5 feet 10 inches tall and serving as the mediator for those that were being bullied in school in the 6th grade. He was considered Guardian Gabe. So make sure you guys come out to the 5K walk that'll be taking place, and you can register at gabesheartfoundation.org. And that is also where you can go if you want to support and partner with Gabe's Heart Foundation. You can do Cash App, which is $ Gabe's Heart, gabesheartfoundation.org. And you can also do Givelify Gabe's Heart Foundation, or even PayPal, paypal.me/Gabe's Heart Foundation as well. So there are all kinds of ways that you can partner with us to be able to do it Gabe's way, through random acts of kindness. And every single week, I do random acts of kindness on behalf of the organization with funds that come in. There's not one week that goes by that we do not go out into the community and do some random act of kindness, multiple random acts of kindness with the funds that are provided. So thank you. And I also want to thank Great Harvest Bread, because they do donate bread to Gabe's Heart Foundation, and we're able to go into apartment complexes and to homeless areas, all kinds of communities. We go to post office, we go everywhere and just bless people in the community as a result of the different donations that come in. So thank you all. Okay, so again, today we're celebrating Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day. Let me take a moment right now to go to another clip that we have from a very dear young lady, and her name is JL Hall, and she's a god sister of Gabriel. And so I see on this clip is 2 different clips, and I'll play both of them. I think they're only a minute or something, but I'm gonna play both of these clips, and I see some of his other god sisters in there as well. So let's hear from them now.
Good afternoon to all of you who are here on the Kim Jacobs Show today. My name is Sean Hall, and I wanted to spend some time talking to you about Gabriel Michael Jacobs. I know today is a celebration in Charlotte of his life, and I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to know Gabe, to have him in my life and in the lives of my children. Kimberly, I continue to pray for you, for your peace. I thank you for your strength. I thank you for creating Gabe's Heart Foundation so that other families will never have to experience the heartache and heartbreak that yours has. I know that it is never ending, but what I do believe is that Gabe is smiling down on all of us, and that he is a part of that great cloud of witnesses cheering us all on. So in honor of Gabe, let us all continue to run our race until we meet him again.
Beautiful, Sean. I didn't even know, because I didn't see these video clips in advance on purpose, and it is just so touching. Thank you so much. Let's see and hear from the girls. I think is in this next video clip.
Hi guys, it's Grace Hall. It's JL Hall. It's Zoe Hall. And we just wanted to say happy Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day. We couldn't let this day go by without remembering Gabe, and he will forever be in our hearts. We love and miss you. Love you, Gabe. Love you.
Wow. Thank you so much, girls. I appreciate it. And also the garden that you see in that clip is a garden. I'm going to put that back up again because I want to make sure you see this garden. My neighbors in my previous neighborhood came together with Miss.
Good afternoon to all of you who are here on the Kim Jacobs Show today. My name is Sean Hall, and I wanted to spend some time talking to you about Gabriel Michael Jacobs. I know today is a celebration in Charlotte of his life.
Mr. Boatwright, as well as all of my neighbors that put this garden together in loving memory of Gabriel. Okay, so I see here that we have another young man that's backstage, Mr. Jave. I'm going to go to you, Mr. Jave, who is a friend of Gabe's and been a friend of his since he was a little teeny boy. I think they were like in first or second grade or something. So Jave, unmute yourself and tell us who you are and how you and Gabe met.
Hey, my name is Gervais, and I just graduated high school.
Well, first of all, look how grown you look. I mean, you got the deep voice. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, y'all. I have not experienced these young men since Gabe was 12 years old. And so to see him, how old are you now? 18?
I'm 18. I'll turn 19 on the 27th of September.
Good gracious. You're a grown up. Look at this. Okay, so tell us how
Yeah.
you and Gabe connected and what
I don't really remember the exact year that I met Gabe in elementary school, but the most memorable year I had with Gabe was, I would say, 5th grade. I had just came back to Mallet Creek Elementary School from Lake Norman
Pull your
Charter.
camera down some. I can't see your mouth. Okay.
Okay. I just came back to Mallet Creek Elementary School from Lake Norman Charter. And I got put in the same class as Gabe. I forget our teacher's name. But yeah, me and Gabe were in there. And the thing the thing about Gabe is he always made me laugh, like all the time. It would never be like, he was just really funny. Like, I don't know. And literally, and the teacher had to separate us because we would always be laughing in class and stuff. And yeah, Gabe was just, and like the other dude Blake said, he was really kind. He was a really kind person, but he was so funny. And I'm trying to think of stuff I remember. I remember I had got in a fight one time, and Gabe was like the only kid standing by my side after the fight. And like, Gabe was just really at that point in time in my life, Gabe was one of my best friends. I remember we went to Carolines together. And it's just sad, but yeah, I miss him. I love Gabe, for real. And thank you for having me.
What kind of impact has Gabe had, like, for some of your future decisions that you've made in life as a result?
The impact that Gabe had on my life was probably to always make somebody laugh. Like, I wanted, like, after being around Gabe a lot, I'd be trying to make people laugh too, because that's something he was really good at. He could always make me laugh, like, easily. So that's something that how Gabe impacted me. I always wanted to be more funny because of him. And Gabe used to play video games. I still play video games to this day. I built a PC, so that's another impact Gabe had on my life.
Now, did you ever get to witness him doing nice things for other people too, for real, here on this earth?
Oh yeah, he did a lot of nice things. Yeah, yes. He did nice things for me. He definitely was not a bully. I remember, it was a kid that used to get picked on in our 5th grade class. Actually, matter of fact, his name was Solomon. He didn't really talk much. And Gabe, was kind of always nice to him. Every day he would come and speak to him. Solomon didn't really like speaking, but Gabe would speak to him every day. So Gabe was definitely, like, he always thought about other people and went out his way just to be a good person. Definitely a stand-up guy, for real.
So you witnessed him standing up against bullying for people.
Definitely, yes.
And it wasn't any special effort or anything, or was he bullying the people to stop the bullying, or did he do it in kindness?
He would do it in kindness most of the time, but if Gabe had to get like that, he probably would to stop somebody.
So if he had to show his size, he could.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
But he went to the extreme to help other people by helping them.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yes.
Very good. Well, I'm glad. I'm so grateful that you and Gabe became friends, and to be able to watch you grow and see you come into your own. I'm excited about everything that's happening in your future. Tell us something that's going on that you want everybody to know about that's going on in your life.
Something that's going on in my life. Next year, I'll be attending Morehouse College. That's something that
You're so modest. You saying that all like, something. What could I possibly say that's going on in my life other than I'm going to Morehouse? That's where I'll be. What in the world? I'm celebrating you like you my son too, because I love celebrating other people. I think Gabe's rubbed off on me in that regard. Congratulations to you, Javay. I know you Jay now, not Javay. It's Jay, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So if you could say anything to everybody that's watching today, that's that one takeaway thing from Gabe, that how he impacted you, that you could share as a tip for everybody else to apply to their own lives, what would it be?
Like I said earlier, always remember to laugh, and just keep a positive attitude. Whatever you're doing every day, try to make somebody smile, because that's what Gabe did for me. I remember in 5th grade every day, laughing, playing, smiling. Just always remember to smile. That's what I could say. That's the takeaway I could say from Gabe.
That's awesome. Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you, Javay, for being here with us today and for blessing the show. I see so many comments coming in. Let me just see before I let you get off the screen. I see that's awesome. So excited for your wonderful way to celebrate Gabe. Gabe is magnificent. Angeline Hill, who's a talk show host, she went through my course on how to teach people how to start your own show from scratch. It's a beautiful way to honor Gabe. God bless you, Kim, and your family. He is an angel from God. Yes, he is. Gabe was a leader. Love your heart, love, and lots of laughing and positive comments that's coming in. That's a great memory, Sister Sandra. My mom said, Happy Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day. Our family celebrate with lots of love. Gabe, you will always be in our hearts and remembered. I love you forever. New Morehouse. Yes. Congratulations on Morehouse. I see all of your comments coming in, everybody. Today we're celebrating Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day. Thank you, Javay, for taking your time out of your busy schedule today. And I love you, and I'm grateful to know you. Thank you. All right, go ahead. You can go backstage. Okay, guys, we just have another young man that's getting ready to light this stage up. Stay with us here. We might go over a few minutes today because it's a special edition of the Kim Jacobs Show. So don't just go clicking off today, right at noon, because we got a little bit more to share with you about Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day. And I definitely want you all to tune in this evening because I have a young lady right here that I'm going to be talking about at 6:00 p.m. Today is her 70th birthday. It's my mommy. Yes, even though it's Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day, it's also Ella Mae Spradley 70th birthday. And that's my queen. And I want to make sure we celebrate her. So I'm going to go live again at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be all about my mommy. So I'm going to give you the link if you want to come on. You can say some things to her. She's going to be talking about all those 70 birthday cards that people have been sending and all these gifts and all kinds of stuff. So make sure you tune in again at 6 p.m. this evening. Also, I want to let you know, if you have not registered for the Gabe's Heart 5K walk, is September 25th at 8:00 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be virtual this year, and it's also going to be in person. So all of the details are right at gabesheartfoundation.org. Let me put that back up again. It'll be in person and it will also be virtually. So no matter where you are, you can participate. Just go to gabesheartfoundation.org to participate. And if you want to support Gabe's Heart Foundation, here are some ways to do so. But make sure you go ahead and register for the 5K walk. Get your t-shirts registered for and everything and be ready for that event. It's great fun. People come out. We're usually done before even before 11 o'clock. We go ahead and get the walk in and get done. So make sure you're in the house. If you want to be a sponsor for the t-shirts this year, we still have some more sponsorship slots. Your logo will go there. And the front of the shirt is going to be black. It's going to be red lettering. And then on the back are our sponsors for 2021. So if you're interested in that as well, you can just reach out to me via inbox and let me know. And I'll make sure you put your logo, your church logo, your company logo, or whatever, some wording. I'll make sure we get it put on a t-shirt for you. Okay. All right. Let's get ready to pull. I got to take a commercial break. You know how you on a show and you like, cliffhanger. Okay, we're going to take a quick commercial break and learn more about one of our episode sponsors. And then we're going to come back with Pastor Lamont Josie. All right, so let me get over here and share with you Attorney Charles Everidge. If you have not met Attorney Charles Everidge with Hunter Everidge Law Firm, make sure that you reach out to them. They can help you if you've been denied with Social Security, disability, or SSI, supplemental insurance, and all kinds of different claims, workers' comp, wrongful death, you name it. They can pretty much help you get through it. So let's learn more about Hunter Everidge now and let them know that the Kim Jacobs Show sent you their way when you reach out.
My father had 4 of his fingers amputated in a workplace accident. It was the first injured individual I represented, and I knew I had to win that case. When someone walks into my office and they've been injured, I know what they're going through. If you've been injured at work with Hunter and Everidge. We've got the experience, so let us help you.
Everyone, and we are back. Pastor Lamont Josie is in the house. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing, First Lady Kim?
I'm doing great. Now you got to kind of stay on the screen with me for the duration of this show as we close out. So before you start talking, I want to make sure that I let everyone know that you know what, actually I need you to talk first, and then we're gonna go to some other things, but I want you to stay on the screen with me if you don't mind. Okay. All right, Pastor Lamont Josie, tell us how you encountered Gabe. And I know obviously you minister of music at the church that we were spearheading for many years, and you've been a phenomenal blessing to our ministry, but now you have your own ministry, which I'm excited about as well. And so talk to us.
Well, let me first say that, yes, the Jacobs family, I live with always have. So I'm honored to be here to actually talk about Gabe. When I tell you this was a special young man, and meeting him for the very first time, when I met him, he was asleep. When I met him, he was actually, I came over to the house and he was asleep in the playpen. And I was trying to figure out what child is this? Because he was so big. He was a big child. Like, how old is he? And I think you all said he was just a few months old. I couldn't believe it. And those were the times, and I just want everybody to know, those were the years that I was taller than Gabe. Everybody understands that. It was very short, but I was taller than him for just a moment.
Okay.
Gabe passed me at about like 6 or 7 years old. So Gabe was tall. But
that's funny you say that, because he was sitting in my lap and people would be like, what kind of ginormous kid is this that this woman has sitting in her lap? I'm like, he's only 5 or 6. I can't deprive him of this opportunity.
Yeah, he was, and he was awesome. And that's what I really wanted to talk about him, because, I mean, listen, if you never believed in angels, after meeting Gabe, I'm pretty sure that you have to understand that they are very present. And Gabe had that it factor. And you just really couldn't pinpoint one thing about him. It was like he just knew how to bring things and people together. And from football to the pulpit, and ending the service with, I have to live with myself, so I don't want to come to the setting sun and hate myself for the things that I've done. This was truly a child that was sent by and from God. And really quick, I just want to point out one thing. I remember when Gabe first started football for the Dolphins, coached by Osei and brother Demetrius Blaylock. And when Gabe first started football, he never really played organized football. And he struggled in the very beginning with the contact. But I believe that once Gabe understood that he had a job to do and that it was okay to run through somebody but still love him, he ended up becoming one of the best players on the field. And we would come just to see Gabe do his and the amazing thing about him is that he would run through his opponent and block them to the ground, but then he would help his opponent up after he destroyed him. You know,
I remember that.
And we'd sit up there in the stand and say, don't help him up, but that wasn't his heart. His heart was to care for people, even in the midst of whatever was happening. So I just say, some people called him Diesel. I called him the Gentle Giant because, and I want to say that Gabe, like he used to run up to the drums and just beat on the drums after service. And it was my job to protect the drums, music. So I had to get him off the drums. But I do want to say this, that what we called noise, Gabe made us understand that it has become sound. And that's and we love Gabe, and we still love him. And I have a little song that I want to sing for him, because I believe that I'm going to get a chance to see him again.
Wow.
So it's just simple. May his peace be with you till we meet again. May his peace be with you till we meet again. Till we reach that distant shore and we'll shed a tear no more. May he give you strength to endure till we meet again. Till we meet again.
You're going to break somebody down like that. You a trip. Till we meet again. And I do believe that we will meet again, and we will reunite with Gabe. I believe that. Everybody can believe whatever you want to believe, and I don't judge anyone's belief, but I hold and hang my hat and my soul on reuniting with my son again one day soon. And so thank you for that beautiful song, Till We Meet Again. You started something in honor of Gabe, and I wanted you to talk about that briefly too. What did you start to keep his memory alive from a musical perspective?
I actually started from that. We formed a choir called the Gabriel Michael Jacobs Choir. And from that, let me tell you, it took off. And actually, we went as far as performing for the Charlotte Hornets basketball games. And we would open up with for the Black History program that they invited us to. We sang a song. It took off. And it's interesting because people that weren't even a part of our ministry anymore came back for that. And now we call it the reunion choir because it's a reunion, because all of us have done different things. We gotten older. Some of us don't even sing anymore. And like me, I barely sing anymore, but I still like to honor Gabe. And actually, we'll be doing that on the 27th. We'll be doing a little tribute to Gabe at our concert on the 27th of this month.
Awesome. And where is that concert going to be?
That's going to be at the One Church of Charlotte. It's 8823 Albemarle Road in the city of Charlotte, North Carolina. It starts at.
Make sure you put in the comment section when you get off all of the details so that we can put it up on the screen. It's let me just see if I can capture it right. I want to capture it right now. It's the reunion choir. And where is it going to be?
It's 8823 Albemarle Road in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going to be at 7 p.m. And we're going to do a little tribute to Gabe in the middle of the service, because Gabe was an integral part of the ministry. And you can just tell he was different. And so, when God called him home, I will just say this. I remember when I got the phone call. I was in choir rehearsal. And I had to end the rehearsal because I couldn't continue anymore, because he meant just that much to us. And it was interesting. I couldn't tell the people what was going on, but I had to close rehearsal. I had to send them on their way, and I had to take a moment because God called one of his children home. But we celebrate him not just because of who he was, but because we know we're going to see him again.
Absolutely.
If we're doing
I love it. I love it. And I'm so grateful that you took the time to be here today in honor of Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day. What a blessing to have you here. And I know how important he was in your life and many other people that weren't on today. I know that when we do this again each year in the future, you all can definitely say, hey, I want to be on in the next one, and I'll come in and say some comments, and I welcome you to be able to keep Gabe's memory and legacy alive. And I did find a few football pictures that Coach Osei Kenney sent in. And so this is the team from the Northeast Dolphins that is represented here. They did go to the National Football Playoff Championship game in Florida. And that was the very last game that Gabe participated in. Approximately, well, it was about a few weeks right before he passed. This was his last hurrah at this and one of our resort. We went to a resort and did some skylines and all kinds of stuff. And that was the week before he passed. But they made it to number 4 in the National Playoff Championship. And Gabe, he's one of the bigger ones out there. So all you have to do is sign the number 93 at the time and 95. That's Gabe right back there, and just always very present. He received the Ironman Award, lots of awards for his performance on the field. Again, it was his first year ever playing football in an organized capacity, because he had only played with Hickory Grove Christian Sports League, and he had received the Christianship Award multiple times, again, for stopping the game. and the coaches are like, no. We want you to show love, but we don't want you to stop the whole game. If somebody fell, he would reach back and pick them up and help them get back before he would carry on with the game. He did not let a player stay down hurt. That was the heart that Gabe had here on this earth. So, wow. Okay. And let's see. I just wanted to make sure that I don't leave anything. There's been so many things that could have been shared, but Gabe's love for everyone is evident. And I do want to share this closing prayer from Gabe as well, and because it gives you a flavor of how passionate he was about God's people.
He moves that whole side of the field. And the last 2 games, the other team had to forfeit because they were beating the team so bad they just gave up. I said, I never seen a team just give up. Amen. But I'm gonna let him lead us in the word of prayer. Amen.
May everybody please bow their heads and close their eyes, please. Lord, in the name of Jesus, thank you for allowing us to be able to come out here, because a lot of people weren't even able to get out of their beds. So thank you for allowing us to be able to hear your word. Please let souls be saved and be able to come up. Please let the heavens rejoice over our souls being saved. And let us all know that you are our Savior and that you're the best. Thank you for allowing us to be able to drive here safely. And please allow us to be able to drive home safely. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
That kind of sums up Gabe, doesn't it? Because he did that. This wasn't something that he faked about. He wanted the whole world to know that he loved Christ and that he served Christ. He did not hide that. He actually would put his hands out. He got baptized the year before he passed. It was a lot of things that were falling into place in alignment for the life that he lived. Over 100 young people accepted Christ as their personal savior at his homegoing celebration. So his life was not by happenstance. He was here to make a difference on this earth. And 1 year following his death, at the exact same day, and I'm not a philosophical person. I'm just not. I'm not that person. I feel like, I just feel like God is God, period. That's what I feel. But there are some things that God does, in my opinion, that are signs that let us know that things are okay. 1 year, exactly 1 year, at the exact same time that Gabe passed away the year before. And because it was when they were playing basketball as a family, it was right at our home. Nobody played basketball on this new basketball court that we had installed in our yard, and for a whole year because of what had happened. 1 year later, at the exact same time that Gabe passed away, his brothers went out to play a commemorative game of basketball in honor of him. And this is what appeared in our yard. This is the actual picture of what appeared in our yard. And it's this. And there's another picture that have the eyes and the nose, but there's a smiley face, rainbow, at the exact same time that his brothers were playing basketball in our backyard. That's the picture of our backyard. And Minister Sidney Walker got it blown up and gave it to us as a gift. And on it, he put the signs of Gabriel to let us know that God is still watching over us and smiling. Gabe is smiling from heaven. And I just thought I would share that with you all as well.
Yes.
All right. I think I can't share no more. Let's see. Let me, you said you're on the final closeout of the show with me. Let's see. Okay. Amazing Heart. My mom said, "Oh, Sadie, I have his picture in my car, bedroom, living room, and especially in my heart. Love that song, Pastor Josie." My Aunt Sadie says, "Come out, come out." I have his picture in my car and have it mainly because he is my personal angel. Gabriel Michael Jacobs is watching over us. Sonia McCrae, giving praise. And so glad to have caught this show today. Kiana Rowe, and I want to give my condolences to the entire family because we call her aunt sister, which is Kiana's grandmom. And also, many of you know Pastor Frank Jacobs, his father, and grandma, aunt, sister, or we're sisters and brothers. So we want to give our condolences to the entire Rowe Jacobs family and the passing of aunt, sister. And you are in our prayers and have our deepest sympathy. So thank you so much, Kiana, for even being on today. And sing, Pastor Josie, Sonia McCrae said, "Gabe was a true angel and still an angel as he is walking up and down God's throne. He is a very special, kind, genuine young man. It was not a time that he would walk past me without saying, 'Hi, Aunt Sadie, how are you doing?' I see you, Pastor McBride. Gabe was a gentle heart." Yes. And I see all of the comments. I hope that my cousin Lucretia, happy birthday to you, mommy. And happy birthday, Sonia says. Again, we're going to be celebrating my mom this evening at 6:00 p.m. And so if you can jump back on and let's have a celebration for her.
Lady Kim, I want to make sure that you know your mother that's my heart right there. She already knows. Yeah. Happy birthday.
We're going to be celebrating you this evening at 6 p.m. right here. My guy, he was certainly a gem. Thank you, Nikki. I hope I'm not forgetting any comments that came in. I barely can see them. My vision is blurred with all the crying. That song was a blessing. Nikki Cole, blessings to you, Kim. I'm over here bawling. You are so strong. I know. You don't understand, girl. I feel like I'm about to pass out here. Let's see. Congratulations on Morehouse. Okay. All right. I think I got continue to smile, young leader. Yes. All right. So I try my best to get as many of your comments in today being Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day. And thank you again. If you have not registered for the 5K walk, please make sure you do so. Gabe's legacy will live on through the hearts of all of us that are here. And I saw a little clip here where his school had did something, and I don't know. There's so many things that's been done. But anyway, it's been a great, this was his classmates back when he was in elementary school that he attended at Mallet Creek Elementary from K through 5. They said they want to keep Gabe's heart beating, and this is something that they did.
Just keep beating! Just keep beating! Just keep beating!
All right. So that was just a little clip from there. We're going to go ahead and close out. But if you have not registered for the 5K walk, again, today was Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day. Here are some ways that you can support the organization, to partner with us. We don't want you to just give money. We want you to partner to be able to stop and to go against bullying and to help with heart awareness, and let us do random acts of kindness. I did not do a random act of kindness today, so I am going to do one before I close out. Let me see who's on here. Let's see. And I just am randomly, who has a child that's going back to school? Okay, let's see. Okay, here's what I want. I'm trying to think of what's a good question, Pastor Josie, to ask somebody that would be a good, so it's not biased.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
I think spiritual, so I would be out of this one.
I know. I'm trying to think of a good question about Gabe.
About Gabe. Oh,
yeah, good question
okay.
about Gabe.
Okay, good question about Gabe. Okay,
because I'm trying to do a random act of kindness, so I'm trying to figure out how I can do it that it would just be fair, right quick.
Okay, ask them what was Gabe's last football jersey number.
Oh, hey, that's a good one. What was Gabe's last football jersey number? Put the hashtag and the number. That's good. That's good. Hashtag and the number. Anybody know Gabe's? Kim Maddox said number 95. Pastor Juliet McBride said 93. Deborah Edwards said 95. Kiana Rose said 95. Okay, so let's see. Irma Mason said Gabe was wonderful, special young man. She ain't answering the question. She like Irma said, I'm just gonna say what I want to say. That's how about that? 95. Okay, so Kim Maddox, it was 95, and so I'm going to. Okay, so I'm going to send you $25 from Gabe's Heart Foundation. Not big donations yet because we gotta keep on building, but $25, and it'll go towards something pertaining to school regarding one of your children, and or however you want to split it. And then I'm going to send you, Deborah Edwards, $25. How about this? Okay, Pastor Juliet McBride, Kim Maddox, Deborah Edwards, and Kiana Rowe, each of you will get $25 each. That's $100 that I can do today. And let's y'all keep more donations coming in. I can do a lot more, but I always give what I can give based on what I have. Okay, so each of you, if you just inbox me your Cash App, you'll get $25, and it can go towards school supplies, a partial uniform payment, or registration towards one of your children's activities or grandchildren's activities. And Mama, don't worry, I got you anyway, because we got you. Who is this? Somebody, Sadie Jones, or say, okay, oh y'all, it's a whole bunch of y'all up there. But I can give those people that I just said $25 towards your registration. And that's it for there's a lot of comments coming in. I love you guys. We got to get off this show. Make sure you support Gabe's Heart Foundation. Thank you for being a part of today. And many people also ask how they can support through Amazon. This is very important. Smile.amazon.com. We all shop on Amazon, right, Pastor Josie?
That's right.
We shop on Amazon all the time. If you go to smile.amazon.com and you put Gabe's Heart Foundation as the charity that you want to support, do not put apostrophe S, because if you put apostrophe S, you never find it. I don't know why. But put GABES Heart Foundation, and a percentage of whatever purchases that you normally already make from Amazon will go towards Gabe's Heart Foundation. And I thought that was huge because I actually put Gabe's Heart Foundation for my own purchases, and we purchased quite a bit on Amazon. So a small percentage, it doesn't matter how small, I think it's like 0.05 or something crazy, but whatever it is, a small percentage goes to Gabe's Heart Foundation.
Excellent.
Thank you, Pastor Josie, for being here. And I'm going to do a closeout video for those that want to remain on for this last 5 minutes. And after that, we're going to end the show. Thank you, Pastor Josie.
Bless you.
You're amazing. All right, I'm gonna do this closeout video. I'll pull you backstage, okay? Unless you want to stay up there with me. I don't know what your schedule is. You fine to stay on? Okay. All right, we get ready to close out, everybody. Please make sure you tune back in at 6 p.m. today to celebrate my mommy, who turned 70 years old today. I keep saying that because I know we didn't do any celebratory stuff during the Gabe's Day, but we got to celebrate Ella Mae Spradley today, okay? And it's her 70th birthday. That's my mama, all right? All right, so let's close out with this video, and then we'll be ending today's show. Anybody else had any? Let's see, comments. There's lots of comments still coming in. My goodness, let's see. Thanks. Oh, hey, Auntie Fee Mills, Gabe's aunt. What a blessing. Thank you, Sonia McCrae, Kim Maddox. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, I see y'all, Fee. Fee said, we love and miss Gabe. Your spirit will live on forever. Okay, everybody. I love you all. And thank you for participating today in Gabriel Michael Jacobs Day. It was wonderful. Wonderful. I actually couldn't have expected to be any better because I was choked up myself. Actually, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do here. All right, let's get ready to show this final video clip, and we're going to get out of here. Here we go. And this video, I do want to say that this video is it was created by Mr. Joe Harrison, and the pictures that you saw was by Tanya Butler. Throughout today, it was Tanya Butler that created those pictures. Let me pull those in because I like to give credit where credit is due. All of these photos that you saw were taken by Tanya Butler, and she's been our photographer since our children were infants. So I'm so grateful for these memories, because I would never have had this stuff had we not had these professional photos by Tanya Butler with Studio BPA. So it goes back and spans the time of for years. And I'm so grateful for all of these photos. And Angela Permenter gave me this photo. Okay, so let me go ahead and play this one final thing, and then we're going to disconnect. And this is just in memory of Gabe for his final birthday memorial celebration as a remembrance. God bless you all, and thank y'all for watching.
Hello,
that's when he was 10.
Rock Report. I'm Gabriel Jacobs, and this is what's going on at our rock.
Get him, Gabe.
Number 22 on the Dolphins on the carry.
It's a 10-year-old? He already looks like he's in the NFL.
Third down.
And look how confident he's walking. Go, Gaby.
September 15, 2013. My name is Gabriel Jacobs, and I'm here to tell you about Tampa Bay. Today I would like to talk about their game. They're playing good on the game right now, but they need to strategize more. Like, they keep trying to get a touchdown instead of trying to go for their main point. Their main point should try to be getting a first down. You gotta worry about that first and then try to get a touchdown.
Don't let this little joker right here fool you. He had one of the best hits. Dude thought he was gonna run him over. Pow, he put him down. I saw that. Y'all know this big boy right here, Diesel. This joker be in the room. Nice spread for these players and for the coaches. And then what we're also gonna do is, because they finished number 4 in the nation, we're gonna sponsor their trophies.
That's Coach Osei and Pastor Frank Jacobs.
We're going to sponsor their trophies because you guys work so hard with these kids.
My 2 champions. Congratulations, both of you placed in Science Fair 2011. I'm proud of you guys. Go ahead, Gabe. Please lead us in a word of prayer.
Lord, in the name of Jesus, thank you for allowing us all to be able to come out tonight and today and have
What I remember about Gabe is that he always had a smile on his face, and he would never let that smile go off his face.
We both played football, though not for the same team. So I had fun playing football with him.
Met Gabe through his cousins Cindy and Jazara, and I met them at my after school, and one time they picked them up, and it was just funny how he comes in with laughter and stuff. He would always make me and my friends laugh and stuff. He always stood up for other children because he thought it was the right thing to do. And then he would never want anyone to bully anyone because he really didn't like that.
The theme of Gabe's Heart Foundation is Just Keep Beating. And the reason that we chose that theme is because we want Gabe's heart to keep beating in the hearts of other children and adults that are just like him. Those that will go out of their way to help people and give of themselves selflessly. Gabriel had an impact on every single person that he met, no matter whether he knew them or not. He loved everyone, and he personally went out of his way to make sure that everyone felt special.
Just keep beating! Just keep beating! Just keep beating!
We'll remember!
All right. All right, everybody. God bless you. This has been a special day. Thank you, Pastor Josie. I knew you would stay on with me. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Be encouraged. Thank you.